Hello there assassins, welcome back to another Wheelassassin guide. We are outside of my Disneyland Paris Castle here in Minecraft once again for the finale episode. The finale, can you believe it? It's crazy. We have spent a good 11 episodes so far on this mini-series building this entire Sleeping Beauty castle, and it has finally taken a great shape. There is our one we're working on together over there. All that is left to do is this exterior kind of background just here, and that of course brings us out to the sword in the stone down below, and that will eventually, you know, hopefully if we get some more tutorials done, bring us out into the park as well. So it's quite an important section indeed. But yeah, what we'll be working on today is this section over here. We also want to go ahead and give a little bit more depth to certain sections like this part, just by, you know, giving some stone and maybe adding a stone brick sort of walkway back there, or like backdrop sort of thing. We also want to add the walkway between the portcullis and the back sort of entranceway, and then of course adding in a bit more of a backdrop to this left side as well. So quite a lot to do, but it is reasonably easy because we've got a lot of filling to do. So without further ado, let's finish this castle. Hell yeah! Alright then assassins, we will start by taking ourselves some stone. We're also going to need some polished deep slate, some stone slabs, some stone bricks, and some black stone, nope, not black stone, some black stained glass panes. I almost messed up again. Right then, first things first, we're going to do the parts that you can't really see very well. So that means the inside of that, the inside of that one, and the inside of that one. So, and then we'll work on, you know, exterior stuff and fun stuff a little bit later. So let's get the hard part out of the way. We want to go ahead and just add in stone in replacement of our grass blocks here. Temporarily, I'm going to grab myself some night vision because it can get a little bit dark in here, and going off of my past videos where I completely forgot that, you know, night vision existed, and it could have saved us a lot of heartache trying to figure out certain sections. I'm going to put it on if I can find it. Why is it so hard to find sometimes? There it is. There we go. Okay, so now we want to take ourselves some polished deep slate, and we'll go just before each of the end pillars. Oh, that's not the end one. That one is just there, like so. We're going to make a brief walkway or wall between our two sections. Now this doesn't need to be exactly the same as mine. It can be even more complicated. It can be even more simple. You don't have to make this like mine at all. Now what I'm going to do is just build kind of outside of the end stone, because I want the end stone to be seen in the inside, because I think it looks pretty cool. Adds a bit more detail. But obviously we need to sort of branch out as we get further down. So I'm going to come out like maybe 4, maybe another 4, 4 again, 4 again, just to keep things simple really. And then when I get down to this side, I'll bring this all the way up. You can see that's pretty good there actually, like that. And then the same on this side. Obviously we need to branch in just by, I think it's like only a block. So maybe when we get like, not terribly close, but just a little bit closer to there, we'll do the 4. And then that should be in the same line there, like so. Yeah, that's all right. Is it? Let me change it. That'll do, and then I'll do like a bit more of a bigger section on this side, just to counter what we're doing on that side over there. So there we go. Yeah, now it sort of branches out into the same sort of layer. That's perfect. Now the floor in here is just going to be all stone. Now it does take a while to fill in, but obviously we need to build up to that drawbridge area as well. So what I recommend doing is coming down to the drawbridge, building your stone in line with it, and then as we are about to like branch our walls out on the sides, obviously making them much more wide, we take ourselves the stone slab. So we're kind of doing what we did with the actual bridge leading to this part. So I'm going to build myself like 3 slabs like that, and then I'll do a couple more blocks, probably do another 3, and then, you know, build down from there, and so and so and so. So like this, 2, 3, then a slab again for another 3 lots, and then we'll do blocks again. You sort of see what I'm getting at here. Eventually we will get down to the correct tier, which is obviously going to be the ground level. So this is not my ground level just yet. We need another slab layer for these 3. But you can see I did that very gradually and made it look like it was sort of filling that space perfectly in there. So that's what we're trying to aim for here. At the moment at least, obviously we haven't got an interior to worry about right now. So eventually when we do have an interior, we can probably do something with this a little bit more, well, more detailed and just looks better. But for now, all we need is some good old stone to fill in this section here. Now I'll leave my middle section here empty for a second because I'll fill that in afterwards. But as that's a big section, I'll leave it for a sec. And what I'd like to do is build up my stone bricks, and I'll kind of show you guys what you can do. It's just literally build it up to this one, of course, because we have this arch already placed for us, which is very, very useful. And you only really need to build down where the path is seen, which I know is very lazy, but that's just the truth, to be honest. And then we just fill in the gaps. Like I said, there is no technical way of doing this at all. We just literally fill in the gaps and build the walls up to around about the same height. You can shorten them down for the path going down as well, because obviously you don't want a roof too high because it will look a little bit imposing. But we follow this archway, which we have now, build out these blocks coming out a little bit further, like that, so that arch continues for a little bit. And then when we get onto this section, we'll just build up these walls. What we'll do is build up these walls off camera up to this position here, so this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks high for this wall, this long wall, and then over that side as well for those walls. And then we'll work on the roof part together, because it's not really the most difficult, but maybe we can do something fancy. And then obviously we'll fill in the stone as well. So let's fill in the stone, fill in these walls up to 10, and then get back to it. Okay then, Assassin, so you should be at this level now, this stage here. Doesn't that look already 10 times better, especially from down here? Awesome. Alright, so what we can do here is, obviously we have the arches down this way, we can kind of build around these as well. So this is obviously where we want to like end up with our roof. So we're going to build these around to, not obviously very close to our staircase, because, or our gradient, because obviously then you'll probably bang your head, or at least it will look like you're going to bang your head, and there doesn't look like enough space to sort of walk under comfortably. So we're going to make sure we go up a reasonable amount with these arches, and then we will gradually build them up into the main arch. So don't worry if your walls are much bigger than this, that's okay. Obviously this is not going to be seen, and if we do eventually build an interior, we can just literally flatten this section and then crack on with an interior space. It would be cool to get one done, but I don't know if I have the right sort of blueprints for it right now. I'm only going off of memory, and I wouldn't trust that. Alright, so almost there now. As I say, I'm not building up to a correct number, I'm just literally building up to a rough estimate. So like I said, not too close to the stairs, but just enough space so you can then build that sort of gradient up with the staircase, and it won't look out of place. So I'm going to build this down here, and then this one I'm going to carry all the way back with me to this position, and then I can bring my archway from up here out for the corners. So this one is obviously going to be in this row up to here, and obviously I'm going to need to sort of like bridge this down, so I'll just do like a couple blocks, 3 maybe even 4, like so. So it's now going up there. The next layer is going to be here, so whatever I do here when I turn the corner, I must keep doing it. And then obviously I'm going to jump down here because we're going down to match, like that. And then I'll do the other side. So this one I'm going to build this way. You kind of see what I'm doing here? It's an interesting design, and it's much more troublesome on the right side because we have more of these curves going around. So now if we match up to the other side with our way down, so it's about here, isn't it? Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Next one. Put this up to the same point. Keep it going. And then we start to drop down for this next bit. 4 in here. 4 there. And then again, over this way. It will be quite high in the middle, but that's actually a good thing. We don't want to, you know, waste the space that we have available to us and make a really, really low roof that just looks really sort of like claustrophobic and strange. So for this bit, you can literally just build like a giant sort of like wall in the middle, as you know that's going to be sort of your peak area for this bit, like so. So the next part. And then I'll build down here, of course, to there. And what I might do is just flatten this out now, this lower section. And then this middle section. And then for the upper part, obviously we have these kind of closer than before. So we'll keep this like that. We'll kind of close that off a little bit. And then maybe like build this up to match. Actually, that's only 2 layers. So yeah, do that. We'll build these all the way back into a straight line. We'll build this over to there. We'll build this one over in the middle. Oops, bit of lag. And those two. And then this side as well. To there. There. And then like so. And if we go ahead and just break in somewhere, down here will do, we can sort of see what we went for here. Now if you aren't a fan of these kind of poking through, they kind of look too low, you can just sort of maybe build that over like that instead, because I think that looks a little bit sort of in the way, especially if you're starting on a high point. You look at that and you think, oh my gosh, that looks pretty ugly. So just change that. As I say though, this is not going to be seen by anyone but you and people visiting your castle. So like, this is a section you can really just do what you wish with, which is very helpful. So again, over this way, just going to remove these 3 blocks. They're sort of penetrating into the space that we have for headroom. So we need to just make sure that this is all nice and flat and not going to cause any issues. Like that. It's fine to leave that one in the middle, just adds a bit more texture. There you go, look at that, that looks way cooler. Awesome, so now you can actually walk through your castle and not see any of the massive gaping space above. That looks super ugly and just crazy. Yeah. But it is dark in here. The only reason I left it dark is for a bit more like emphasis on it being a tunnel rather than sort of like a gateway. I just think it looks better if you see the other side and it's all like lit up lovely and you can walk through. It also helps with the image at the front here of making it look kind of dark in the arches, and you can see the back arches. If it was all well lit, then you'd be probably focusing on that part rather than the actual like window up here and then the window right up in the spire up there. So yeah, it's all about sort of perspective here, and that's what we're going for. So yeah, I like that. That looks really good. Now, as we have these materials on us, we can go ahead and fill up these other spaces as I was on about before. Now you can take your black stained glass panes in these 2 sides of these walls just to finish those windows up, and there's obviously one over here as well. This just gives some more detail here, which is very nice. There we go. This one is not too bad. We've pretty much already done this one. Obviously we just need to fill up this space so it doesn't look like, you know, you can walk into the abyss and the underside of our mountain, which is, you know, not very pretty. So we just block this up, make sure it doesn't go to anywhere, block it up to that same layer, and then maybe take some lapis just to fill in that little bit up there. So again, doesn't look so bad like that. It's pretty good. All we want is like colors to be the same, so that's okay. You know, a bit of sandstone there, that's fine. But yeah, otherwise if we had like sort of bits and bobs of other places kind of poking through, it would definitely look like an unfinished castle. That's not what we want. So let's just take stone in here now for the floor. It's going to be the floor of this entire part. I put like a dividing wall between this section on my original build, but I actually prefer it without. I like the way you can kind of walk through this section, so we're going to leave that empty. The only bad thing is this pillar kind of has nowhere to, it kind of has holes, so I just went ahead and built up some blocks there, so it doesn't look so unfinished there as well. So literally just taking myself stone to fill in the rest of these blocks. Let's get this done. There we go. That looks great. So much better just with the flooring in there. And that is now complete. Again, we don't light that part. You can light it with lanterns maybe if you wish to, but I'm leaving mine nice and plain because again we have other sections we want to be focusing the eye on rather than sort of being drawn, you know, over there with your attention. So we definitely need to leave that empty, but that's okay. Now over this way we can do a similar thing. Now we don't want all of this space, of course, this is quite a big space to fill. So if you want to just take yourself some stone bricks and just sort of make a rough wall, kind of briefly copying what you've done at the front here. So I'm just kind of, you know, you can see I'm sort of roughly doing this just to there. And then once you're happy with your wall, you can fill all of this up to probably just above your end stone bricks here. And then we'll sort of smooth this roof over. And then of course fill in stone for your flooring on top of that grass bed beneath. So if I kind of show you what I've done, what I want to do just here with one layer. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to fill this over. This is going to be my roof height, as it's above my end stone. Now it will be dark in here, but that's okay. Remember, we want the arches to not have any light coming through. We want them to all be ominous and sort of eerie looking, but not at the same time. They need to look inviting, but they take you on a mysterious journey if you go through them. So we do that, and then we close up all these walls, and then add in stone for the floor in here. Let's do this, guys. Let's get this done off camera. Awesome work with this section, guys. It looks really, really cool. So now if you look at this from the middle section and the other side, you know, there's no kind of holes. It all looks completely filled up and detailed, which is great. Next, we'll take ourselves some stone, some waxed weathered copper, some waxed block of copper, some smooth sandstone, some nether brick fences, some smooth sandstone stairs, a stone slab, a normal candle, and azalea leaves. And what we're going to do is we're going to start in this top left corner over here. Now then, we are firstly going to find out where our staircase is, and it's very helpful to locate the staircases first so we can work on one layer at a time kind of thing. So if we go over here, we have ourselves 1, 2, 3 of these leaves, and then there's 2. We want 2 blocks of stone, and then basically 2 blocks of stone, 2 more stone, 2 more stone, 2 more stone, and then 1. And what we should have is 4 slabs in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in that gap there, like so. Then we can take ourselves some smooth sandstone for 2 here, and 2 down here, and then 1 diagonally here. This one in the diagonal will have an upside down stair on. It's a bit tricky to place, so you just kind of have to do that. Then over this way we'll take ourselves 2, 2, 2, 2 here, and then 2 for 2, coming down that way. We'll do another singular one over here, but then this one will have an upside down stair on, back the other way, like so. It is also going to have itself some candles on, and the candles will... Oh, hold on a moment. We'll do another block, and then we'll do the stair, and then we'll do the candles up here for 3. We'll do ourselves candles on this one for 3 as well, like that. And then the idea is we basically take our nether brick fence and we wrap it around what we're doing with our sandstone here. So if we build our railing in first, this will help us out a lot as we get to the other side as well. So we'll take 3. Obviously we're going for the upper side, so we're doing 2 layers and we're doing 3 blocks here. Then of course your nether brick fences. Then we come up the diagonal and we do another 2. We connect 2. And we place 1 in here. Then we place another 2. And this one's going to have our stair on it. The stair again would be this way around with our 3 candles on. Then our nether brick fence, like so. Then for the next part, this one's going to be worth 9 blocks in total in between. So we'll do our 2 layers for 9. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then our nether brick fence is on top. Then we do another 2 with an upside down stair on. And our 3 candles just up there. We'll do another 2 coming behind. Then we'll do another 2 diagonal coming behind. Then we'll do 7 coming behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 layers high, of course. Then we go back on ourselves for 2. Then 2. And then this final 2 connects to another 2, which of course have our upside down stair on with our 3 candles on again. So you built this sort of crescent just here. And we'll take nether brick fences on this whole part, just like so. And then going from the 7, going over here, we'll take our 9 again. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 layers high, of course. Nether brick fence in here. 2 more blocks. Upside down stair with our 3 candles. 2 blocks directly behind. 2 more blocks this way with 1 down. Nether brick fence again. And then over this way, this is a different one. We do 4 lots of these instead of 3. Very important to remember. Very weird though. And then we'll go up diagonal for 2. 2 connected. And then this one actually connects to another 2 this way. And we do the stair in the middle of this one. Just like so. 3 candles again though. We'll take our nether brick fences like so. And then we'll go for 2 on the ground and 2 on the ground. And then 1 in the corner. And this one will have the upside down stair on, facing out this way. Just like so. So nether brick fence on these. 3 candles here. And then we should have ourselves a lovely railing just in here. That looks great. Over this side we'll do ourselves 4 more slabs. We'll do the slabs just next to some stone. Some stone. So it goes 2 here. Then 2, 2, 2, and 2 to bring us to this corner. And then there should be 4 slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, just in there like so. So that brings us down that step. Perfect, and that allows us to then build our pattern up on the top section and our pattern down on the lower section. Now to finish the flower bed in here, we can backtrack a little bit. We can swap out our stone slab for a sandstone slab, a smooth sandstone slab that is, just in here. We'll take 1 here. Then I'm going to go for 3 diagonally to the left, 2 diagonally to the left. I'm going to go diagonally to the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then back up on myself for 1 and 1. So 2 diagonalies and another one diagonally. Then up here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. And then 2 diagonally down, 2 diagonally down. And then I want to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. Then 2 up diagonally, 2 up diagonally, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again, before coming back down for another 1, 2, 3 singulars, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and 1. And hopefully that is the same on both sides, which it seems to be, which is great. And now all we take is our azalea leaves and we go around the bottom of our sandstone all the way around, not connecting on the sides, just going diagonally and building all the way around this way, just like so. Oh, and obviously to that corner there as well. Perfect. Very, very nice. Now starting with our pattern up in this top left corner, we're going to take ourselves our waxed weathered copper. It's going to be waxed weathered for the left side, waxed weathered for the right side, and blocks of copper in the middle. So let's go with the waxed weathered. We'll start at the very, very top up here, and we'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 3, then 1. And then basically we leave a diagonal, we do those 3. Leave a diagonal and build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 up top, 3 down this way, and then 1. 1, 2, 3 in the corner. Leave a space and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. As you can see, we're trying to build like these sort of circular shapes, I guess, but obviously very blocky circular shapes in Minecraft. So, I might just move this one up just a touch more this way, like so. So they're going to be very, very close, but not touching. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, 3 in here, 1 here, 3 this way, and 1 just there. You see what I'm doing? It's reasonably simple once you get the hang of it. So the first one's here, then 3, then 5, then 3, then 1. Then I'm going to branch out this way a little bit. I'm going to go for 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. I'm going to branch out enough until I reach the end of like where this is ending up. So I'm going to start down here now. I'm going to go 1 block past this entranceway and go for my 5 here. Then my 3, then my 1. leave a space and do 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Here next to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. And again, up here, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. You can see there'll be 1 in here, 5 in the middle, 3, 1, 3, 1. In here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. You see what I mean? It's kind of an interesting one. And then down this way, we basically just fill in the gaps now. So we're going to do this one starting 5. Oops, 2, 3, 4, 5. Building those 3, pretend there's 3 there. Let's do the 1. Down this corner, we'll do ourselves 3. We'll do 4 in the middle and 3 down this way. Over here, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 on this one. 3 up top and 1. And then we'll leave a space from this one. Do those 4 points. 3, 5, 3, 1. 3, 3, 5, 5, 3, 3, 1. 1 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do 3, 3, 1, 1. Down here, you can't really do much with this one because obviously it's in a hedge. So we do 2, 2, 1. And there we go. That is the pattern over there. I'm going to leave the stone off for now because we're going to fill the stone in all together because it's just, you know, so much easier instead of leaving it until, you know, doing every single bit at a time. So yeah, we'll do that. And then we will come to the middle part. We'll swap our waxed for our block of copper, our waxed block of copper. We'll leave a space of 1 and it's the same sort of pattern. It's 5 again, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, only for 2 lots. Then over here, we start this one just here. Oh, sorry, no, it's there. There'll be another one starting here. So it goes 3, 5, 3, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. In the middle in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 3, 1, 1. I'm so sorry, I'm probably getting on your nerves saying all these numbers. So we'll do 5 in the middle, 3 on the sides, 1 on each, like so. And then down here we of course have a little space to fill. We'll go for the 3, 2, 1. We can do 1 on here as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 just there. Then over this way, we've kind of got a little bit of space to fill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. Awesome. And then back obviously to this way, which again continues with the same pattern as the other side. So with the wax weathered, we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, oops, 5. I'm just going to keep building now and shush so you guys can focus. There we go. Like so. Then over here, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we never actually touch any of these. They're all going to be diagonal from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just double checking my work here. This one, it seems like I've done 2 in the corner down there instead, to represent my 3 there, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of a bigger one, I think, just down here. 3, 1, 3, 1. We do have a little bit more of our stone to work with on this side, so we actually kind of double up the stone again, like that, I believe. But I will just leave it off for a second, just so I can figure this next part out. So I'm going to go up here now. 3. 5, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. There we go. That's as much as the stone comes out, just there. Just for the 2, basically. And then up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, 1, 2, 3, so 2. It can't be one over there. I've actually done a weird thing here. I've kind of gone like diagonal, just so we can keep the stone going, which is kind of interesting there. But 2, 3 here. This side is a bit weird. We do another one there. Do one here. Up here, we do that one there as well. Then over this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. And I think that is everything in there, like so. That looks awesome. So yeah, literally all you need to do now is fill in the gaps with stone, and then we will get ourselves some more materials for the next part. Let's go for it, guys. Okay then, assassins, we are going to need ourselves some pink petals. We're going to want some stone, some polished granite, a dark oak trapdoor, dark oak stairs, some stone bricks, some polished granite slabs, some stone brick stairs, and a nether brick wall as well. And what we're going to do here is we're going to get to this stone, or sword in the stone in the middle. Now it's a troublesome part, but we're going to get there. We've got this. Okay, so first things first, we want to take ourselves down to this end over here. We're going to line up with the pillar on the second one along, so over here, this one here. What I'm going to do is take myself my dark oak stairs, and I'm going to place 3 just along there like so. I'm going to take myself dark oak trapdoors and fold them. I'm going to fold them down the sides so I have the hollowed out squares. Very cool. Then I'll take myself my polished granite, and I want to go for 5 lots away from the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Sorry, that's not supposed to be like that. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's fill in the middle bit as well. And then we'll go for 9. We'll jump out a block though. So we kind of gone diagonally up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again over here. Like so. And then we'll fill this in the middle. Definitely important to fill this in. Awesome. Now we've done that, we can go out on both sides by 2 in a diagonal. Fill in the middle, of course, once you've done that. Oops. Made the same mistake twice. There we go, so 2 like that. On the top one, we'll go diagonally until we reach some slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Basically until we can't go any further. 11 is my lucky number. There we go. Up in the corner, 1 block from the end, so here, we'll make this into 4. Oh, sorry, not by adding that one. Just those 2. So another 1 there, basically. Then that one. Then we'll do 3 this way. Just that it shows that it's coming back in a diagonal that way now. Cool. Now down from these 2, we want 8 singular diagonal ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like so. Then we'll come down for 2. And we'll build kind of in a 4 shape like that. And then we want to go down diagonally for another 2. 1, 2. Then down into a straight line here. And the straight line will go along the back. So I'm just going to roughly build it just kind of up to where my candles are on that post. You see? Just there. So that's about 6 blocks in there. Now I'm going to come this way. I'm going to place my back against the castle. I'm going to come forward. I'm going to find the middle block of this area here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 blocks. We are going to be looking for this fence post. Going forward. Here. For these 3. You should have 3 on each end. Then we'll build forward for another 3. Then cut 1 block off on a diagonal on each side. We'll do ourselves polished granite slabs in the middle. And then go up for the step up into the stone's plinth. Just up here. We'll take some stone bricks and we'll go for 1, 2, 1, 2 next to the step here. And then we'll do ourselves an upside down stair on top of both of these. It's a little bit awkward to get there, so you may have to just place a couple blocks. We'll also do a nether brick wall on top of both of them as well for lampposts. Let's go out on both of them diagonally by 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and 2 blocks. So 3 lots of 1 basically, just up for 2, like that. And then we'll come back on ourselves for 1, so forward for 1, at a diagonal of course. And then we want to go for another 3 diagonal from that. 1, 2, 3, out again. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Then we come back on ourselves for 1, so back in on ourselves for 1, and then we'll go along for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the end one, build up 1 more block. So again over this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one has another block on top. We'll have another lamppost on, so we'll do the 2 blocks there and there of our nether brick wall. And what we can do next is sort of spin around to the other side and then build the steps that go on the diagonal kind of corners here. So we'll take ourselves our polished granite block. We'll go for a diagonal one here for 3. And we'll do the same on the opposite side, like so. We'll do ourselves 4 of these slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4 on both sides. We'll take ourselves our stone bricks next to the last slab for 2. Then of course you want to do your upside down stair on top of this one. And again over this way. You also want to do them where we added in an extra block over here. But to make it a little bit easier for ourselves, you can just use the wall to help you with the stair there. We do them on the sides for those ones. So now in the middle here, we'll take ourselves diagonal 2 blocks of stone bricks until we reach a mutual point in the middle, like so. And this is where our sword in the stone is going to be. It kind of looks like Mickey's face, kinda. It's a bit cursed, and he looks like he has a beard. But there we go. It's Wisdom Mickey. Alright, for the next part, we'll take ourselves some polished granite. We will go off of this lamppost pillar, which we can add nether brick wall to, and take ourselves some granite diagonally from this one, so here, here, and here, and then back down. And we'll do another one just there as well. Now up on this one, over this way, leave a block from this one, and build 2 this way. Do the same on the opposite side, so like that. Then we'll do 2 diagonal that way, and then leave a space and do 2 diagonal back that way. So this one, 2 diagonal that way, leave a space, 2 diagonal back that way. Cool, so we're sort of separating the corners of this space area. Now this entire thing needs to be filled up with 1 layer of stone on all the blocks we haven't placed things on. So basically between all of the polished granite, we'll fill it up with stone. So let's get this done, guys. Fill all this in, and then we'll hop back to it. Now you've done that, it is looking awesome by the way. We're going to take ourselves down to the other side and find out where we need to get to be there. So we take our bench again with our dark oak stairs. We will go to... oh, this one's a bit different. This is in the direct middle of this one over here. I wonder if this wall is like 1 block shorter than the other side. Possibly, but that's alright. We do it in the middle there anyways. We take ourselves trapdoors coming down the side of these for armrests. And then we'll take our 5 polished granite on both sides. And obviously fill in the middle once you've done that. And then on this one we actually do 3 instead of 9. So just 3 up here. Like that. Fill these in of course. Those are diagonally out as well. And then 2 down, as we did before. And 2 up, with these blocks in the middle filled in. And then we'll come out diagonally down until we reach 8 of these diagonal ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just like so. And then we'll take ourselves a cluster of 4. And then we'll continue for another 2 ones before going into this long row, which should match up to the other side, which ours does, which is very, very good. Thank goodness. Now we've actually figured out where the other stairs are, this stair and this stair. We can also build these kind of going this way in like an arrow formation toward the middle of the stairs. There you go. That's got right into the middle, which is awesome. And then the other one as well make sure this goes into the middle of our stairs, and then we can see if we've done this correctly. Oh yeah, awesome work. So build this all the way along, and there we go. That's those points reaching that one. Now this one over here, of course, you guys know the drill here. You just go diagonal until you reach yourself some slabs. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 again. Hell yeah. Fill all those in. Come back a block from the top and fill in that one in the corner and this one. And then you're going to come back diagonally back down to what would be a staircase here, but we've obviously built a wall instead. So we just do that to there. Like so. And we can do the same on the opposite side now as well. Now we have the thing in the middle built. And they come up to the same position, which is awesome work. There we go. Okay, so we now have everything connected in there, which looks amazing. Really, really amazing. Now the next thing is a little bit tricky. We are going to go to the third stair. So, actually, no we're not. We're going to go just to the edge of the building here. I'm going to go ahead and mark out a border for where I want to place my stone. So everything past this point forward is going to be stone in between our granite. And then everything beyond this point is as well going to be stone, but nothing behind. Nothing behind this way for now. So everything beyond this point, in these little gaps here, all the way around our stone sword in the stone plinth. Stone stored. What was that? And then we fill everything in here. Before we do that though, let's just place ourselves some lovely pink petals in our flower bed. You can really go to town with these. You don't have to, you know, not do that many. It's nice to double them up because they actually add in these bigger flowers. And then they look so much more like textured in here and more natural, which is really nice. So feel free to go to town a bit with these. Gonna add them like roughly in, and then I'll come back and place more of just the normal petal in once I've figured out where I want my flowers to be, kind of thing. So like this. Do a couple that way. Yeah, that looks nice. These are such a lovely addition to Minecraft. I really love them. They add so much to the game. It's crazy. Right. There we are. That seems pretty good to me. Awesome. That looks lovely. So yeah, let's stone this place up, and then we can get back to some more detail inside of the sword and the stone area. Oh my goodness, that took a hell of a long time. But now we have done that, we are now onto the final section of this castle for now. It's kind of sad, to be honest, but here we go. We're going to take ourselves some nether brick fences, some dried kelp block, some brown candles. We're going to need some polished andesite slabs, some andesite stairs, some andesite slabs, an anvil, a chain, and an end rod. First things first, on each of our lampposts, we want to take ourselves 3 nether brick fences, and this is going to be on every single wall we've placed, and these are going to be for our lampposts. Oops. So now we take dry kelp blocks on top of each of these. A little bit fiddly. And we do a single brown candle on each and every one of these. There we go. Lovely. They don't actually work, of course, but they just look pretty cool. They look accurate to the real deal, so that's good. Alright, now if we spin around to... Well, firstly, if we take a slab just here on that granite block there. Not really sure what it's for, but it's definitely on the real one, so I thought I'd add it in. If we go ahead and take ourselves a slab in here and a slab in here, then what we're going to do is we're going to use this to our advantage. We'll take an andesite stair here and here, a slab here with a slab on top, a block here with a stair on, a block here with a slab on, stair here, block here. I'm going to do myself a stair here with a slab on, sorry. I'm going to turn so I'm facing this way. And I'm going to take myself a block here with a slab and a stair here. A block here with a stair this way. And a block with a slab kind of in front of it. we'll do ourselves a block here with a slab on top. Block here, block here. This is where the anvil will be, dead center, right there. And it will have a chain coming out of it, so shift or crouch click for that chain. And then you want to place yourself one end rod up here, and that is the sword in the stone just there. The stone is represented with the anvil, which is pretty cool. Now around this direction, we have ourselves another stair here, another block with a slab on here. I'm gonna probably no, you know what? I'll keep it in there. That looks fine. Just trying to get my direction sorted out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna remove these actually for a second. I'm gonna place a slab here with a slab on top, kind of levitating. Stair here, slab here, block here, another stair just here like so. Awesome, and that is my sort of rock formation just in there. I might actually change this to another upside down stair like that. So that is my kind of rock pile built up with the sword and the stone just there. Awesome. And that is it, Assassins. That is literally where we end off for today. And for now with this castle. Oh man. Well, Assassins, I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to you. Thank you so much for watching all 12 of these episodes. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you now have yourself your very own Sleeping Beauty castle built in Minecraft from, of course, Disneyland Paris. And yeah, I hope you're looking at it and being proud of your work, because you really should be. It has been an immense few episodes. Each and every episode has almost been, if not over, an hour long. So that is insane. That is a lot of work. If you think 12 hours, there's 12 hours in a day in daylight. So yeah, think you've spent an entire day working on this castle. It's crazy, crazy work. So yeah, thank you so much, and definitely be proud of yourselves. Right, guys, I also wanted to say, obviously this was built for Make-A-Wish originally, the wonderful charity that is international in bringing children wishes who are going through their medical journey, really. They're an incredible charity, and I highly recommend checking them out. But on a side note, I have actually been fundraising for them with this castle. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, and if you could do me a huge favor and at least share it, there is a link in the description to my Tiltify account, which is basically the fundraising platform I'm using for the wonderful charity. All in all though, if you've enjoyed this one, please be sure to drop a like on it. That'd be epic. If you have enjoyed this series and you're interested in staying tuned for future Disney tutorials, I have an absolute ton on my channel so far, and I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more. And obviously I do a lot of tutorials outside of Disney as a genre as well, so if you're interested, definitely consider subscribing and join the Assassinhood today for free. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Follow me off social media so you can see my other bits and bobs. And look how cool that sword looks in the background. You see it? That is so cool. But yeah, thank you so much. Take the best of care and have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye for now, Assassins. Thank you once again.